Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. Doing our playthrough here on this cycle, and we have probably two, maybe three settlements left. Probably two. So I'm gonna head in this direction. See if we can pick up this question mark, whatever it is. I don't think we have enough in us to make it all the way out to here, at least not at this point. So I think we'll just try to clip this one, and if we get lucky and get a third one, maybe we'll be able to reach up there, but we'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and pick this. All right. I guess I'll go with this one because I'd rather guarantee the beavers, and then we can get a small farm. Always want to guarantee small farm is happening if I can, because that's our typical food source. And then let's go ahead and get some fabric. Yeah, that should be a pretty good start. Let's go ahead and fire off. All right, here we go. Our forest mysteries. Royal Woodlands is always giving a bunch of wood for the trees. Looming Darkness is standard. So this is maximum number of stacks in the Ancient Hearth is lowered by 1, so we can't sacrifice as much during the storm, which is probably the only time we would be sacrificing anything anyway. Recipes yield less during the storm, and then when a villager leaves or dies, blight rot shows up. Okay. Not too bad. Hopefully just nobody leaves or dies, and then that won't be a problem ever. This one, double services are needed to prevent this, but that's hostility 7. Which is really high, and we rarely ever get that far along. So hopefully it won't be an issue, but we'll see what fate has in store for us. All right, let's build these roads. Okay, we can extend that out that way. Can't go too far that way. There's mushrooms there. And there is some stuff here as well. I don't think I accidentally deleted any of that, but we'll see what happens. Let's take a look and see where we are going to be chopping first. So there's 2 little nodes and 3 little nodes here. Well, kind of 4-ish. I think I'm going to head this way because I want to open this section up anyway. So let's go ahead and just start chopping over there. Actually, I don't want to go that far. I just want to focus on getting into those initial nodes first. If we get lucky, we might actually find some farmland that we can plant on. All right, let's go ahead and build our woodcutters camps. I am now remembering that we always face towards where we're chopping. Let's go ahead and get a herbalist camp up and running. We can build our trading post over here, and then just want to make sure we prioritize building the lumber because that is the most important piece. And then let's get some shelters up and running, even if we're not going to be doing anything crazy yet. And then I think I'll just leave it at that. I've started kind of skipping building the crude workstation and makeshift post just until we find out a little more about what we got going on. I'll go ahead and plant this here, Stonecutters Camp. And that seems to be universal, so I don't think there's a larger size of that. All right, let's go ahead and look at what we got. Of these, I would probably go with the smithy, and then definitely the lumber mill, because especially after taking the smithy. And then let's see what type of resources we have. So Trapper's Camp could be on the table, because meat is something that does happen here. Although Herb Garden's always good, because that guarantees us herbs for biscuits. I'll hold on to that for now. Let's see what happens, see what orders we get and whatnot. So let's go ahead and unpause and get started. Could definitely get some beaver boys in these right away, and we'll use harpies because we have to. Not ideal, but we will use them. We have to get under the, when the storm comes, we have to drop the harpies out because we don't want to be over hostility 1. Okay, so fungal guide is good, given that we will be harvesting fungus right here. We'll see what the other nodes bring, but that could be a really good start for production. Take a look at the node situation. We're not going to get beaver resolve that high that quick, so there's no point in even looking. This is definitely doable. So is this. It's just a single trade route. This yields more, so I'll go ahead and pick that. It'll take longer to complete, but it yields more. Okay, this is complete 2 glade events, which kind of sucks because that's not going to happen. Like exploring 2 glades, absolutely, but 2 glade events, probably not. Stonecutter's camp, harvester camp. I think I'd rather have the plus packs. Makes more sense to me. And we'll complete that one first. And here we go. We get packs of building materials. So I'd actually do this one first because it increases packs of crop production, and then we can go back and do this one. So that, because we need packs of stuff in general, I think I would end up going back and building some of those buildings, unless I get something that allows me to make packs of crops, like a granary or something. Let's go ahead and rotate. I think we're gonna want to put you here. I guess we'll have to fit you in that direction for now. And then the smithy can go over here, even though we're not actually going to be building it yet because we don't have the resources. Let's get this up and running as soon as we can so we could get some food harvesting going. That would be kind of ideal. And then housing would be the next priority, which makes sense to me. And then let's go ahead, pop at least 1 harpy in there, get that going. Okay, we did find some fertile soil right away, which is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and get that planted. Be nice to get a small farm up and running. It looks like we have to put it here, which is still pretty close overall to where we're trying to be. All right, we did get through all of those glades pretty quick. Plenty of stone, some veggies. I don't see any more mushrooms, which is a little bit unfortunate. I was hoping we'd have some more mushroom resources available to stack fungal guide a little more rapidly. Would be kind of nice. We have enough housing, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop the harpy into there, and we'll just keep focusing on chopping away for the time being. But ultimately, I'm gonna want this lumber mill to be produced as fast as possible, because we're gonna want to be making planks out of that. And that'll just wait till we get to the storm, because I gotta pull people out of the woodcutters camp anyway. All right, I think it makes sense. Come over here now that we've cleared out some of this. Let's go over here. We'll just rotate, and we'll just start trimming out some of these trees here. Pop into this glade next. Although we'll be able to run 1 lumber mill, 1 woodcutter's camp during the storm, because it's early first season. All right, we drop them out. There we go. Hostilated forest, more root deposits. Still no which is a little unfortunate. No more mushrooms. It's kind of a bummer, but we are picking away at them. Fungal guide is almost +1 at this point, which is really quick. Looks like we got around to building most of our buildings. Okay, we can go ahead and let's go ahead and look at this. Increase yields by 100%, but I'll lose all stored food. That does suck a little because we do have a lot of mushrooms, but ultimately we're going to get mushrooms. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's a little unfortunate, but I still think it's worth it. Okay, we did get humans, which is good. Let's pop Beaver Boy back into here. I'd really like the humans to get this going. We're going to have to at least put 1 person in here, start cutting up these planks. Let's limit that to 60 for now, although ultimately we can go much higher than that, I think. We have plenty of wood to sell if we need to for now, but there's really nothing I want to buy here. I'm not making any of this stuff. Maybe stone production, but it doesn't really matter that much. I'm not really seeing anything compelling here that I need to buy. Although, amber is always worthwhile, and I could still buy the amber. All right, let's lower our trade a little bit. No sense in giving him more than we need to give him. Okay, so that's good. All right, food is coming along. Or at least it should be coming along pretty soon when these guys are done picking this. Okay, let's get somebody in here. At least get production going. That's less than ideal. Let's take this human out of here. Put the human in there. And just make sure we have enough time to build this if we can. That would be kind of cool. Get that built so we can actually plant everything we need to here. We have some more orders. Let's go ahead and do a little pick. Use rainwater, get stuff. Or make packs of goods. So lots of packs orders, which is fine. I think packs of crops would be good here too. So we are going to have to build a makeshift post, at least temporarily, just so that we have a way to make packs of crops. I haven't seen any meat nodes yet in any of this, so I don't know if I need a trapper's camp or not. I'm a little hesitant, but we'll see what happens. About to go into the clearance. We are chopping away over here. Let's go ahead and move these nodes a little closer. Try to get that cleared out if we can. And then I really want to start digging into next season. Getting into the next glades would be ideal. Let's pop a harpy in here. Get some planks churning out if we can. We don't have any planks ready. Okay, there is meat there. Although that's small meat nodes, not big meat nodes. Alright, so I think I'd rather guarantee that I'm gonna get the herb garden. And roll the dice on whether the trapper's camp, if I actually need that later on. The herb garden's always useful. Trapper's camp, only if I get large nodes that have meat or eggs. Which, to be fair, I probably will in some of these bigger glades, but if we get enough tiny nodes, we're good. It'll carry us through. Alright, mushroom situation, we have +1, and we're about to get +2. So if we could find more mushrooms, that would be great. Although I feel like we're definitely not we haven't found any more mushrooms anywhere else so far. So we'll see what happens. About to go into the storm. I'm gonna have to drop some people out of the lumber mills again, which, you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and rotate our building here. I just want to trim up this area so that we can build more stuff around our main warehouse, and then we'll pop over here and start trimming all this stuff out. Getting ready to pop into some of these bigger glades, but also opening up the area where we can build housing, because we are going to have to start working on race-specific housing very soon. I would like to get somebody in here to start on the packs of crops. I think that needs to go to 18. And packs of building materials, that needs to go to 5, I think. Yeah, so it would be good to get that up and running if we can. Maybe that'll wait till we get the next population rush. And then let's go ahead and take out... I think we still got to take one more out. Yeah. So now we only have 2 people chopping during the storm. But let's go ahead and pop... We could pop a harpy and a beaver in there. We can pop somebody in here to start mining. And then maybe you can come over here and start making coats or something. I think that would be fine. We could do crystallized dew. Let's limit this to 50. I'll limit this to 50. I do want to get this up and running, but I don't have any resources yet. I'll ultimately probably use flour for this and limit it to 20, but I do need packs of trade goods for this, so not a completely useless scenario. I would like to get 5 packs of crops as fast as possible, just so that we can make more packs. All right, we are going through the storm. Everybody's pretty happy overall. Next season's going to be harder. We're going to have to take everybody out of all of our lumber mills in order to, you know, break even. Okay, we have another thing we could choose from. 2 amber for every 20 sea marrow. We do have sea marrow on the map, but there's only 2 nodes. I don't think that's probably worth it. Global resolve for more trade routes. I like that idea because I can build that up over time. That's not like a one and done thing. I do kind of have to pull these people out of these buildings, or at least one of them. Let's move down here. I do want to get through to a bigger glade now. Let's try to get these coats produced too. It'd be nice to... Everybody likes coats, all 3 of these species, I think. No, you don't care, but 2 of you do. So I think it's still worth doing. It'd be nice to have another human, but alas, I do not. Nothing I could do about that. Harpy's still churning out lumber. Okay, we got people. I'm gonna go with the spread because that will let me put a little bit of everything everywhere that I need them. Let's put the human in here so we're good there. I would like to put another beaver here. We do have a little housing situation kind of messing with us a little bit. Can't quite get over here, so I'm gonna have to wait for that to clear out, but that's okay. All right, and who else do we have available? 1 harpy in here is fine. I don't think I need to do any additional. Probably would be good if we could take him out of here and replace him with a harpy, and then maybe get a harpy going in here. Okay, I think that leaves us in a pretty good spot. Go ahead and unpause for the season. Let things run through. Sahilda has arrived. Lumber is always beneficial. We're about to get to, there we go, packs of crops. Turn that in. That does give us extra pack of crop production, and planting crops is quicker. And some amber, which is good because we're going into a trade right now. All right, so 20 pottery every time I go into... I kind of want this and this. Because the herbalist camp, I feel like there's going to be herbs or berries or mushrooms on the map. So let's go ahead and sell some stuff. I think we can get away with selling some of this. I definitely don't want to sell... I don't mind the lumber so much because I'm going to be producing a lot of it, but I definitely want to leave some of this resin alone because it can be used for some of the forest events. And I definitely don't want to be shy on resin. That should be enough. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Leaves us with 7. That should be fine. All right, let's keep plodding along here. I really want to chop through to this glade. Are we able to move over here yet? Looks like we are, so that should help a little bit. Still a beaver shy of filling that all the way, but they chop pretty quick, so we should be okay. Of course, it had to be the dang totem of denial. Well, actually, the totem of denial is not bad. All right, blocks the ability to sacrifice goods. We're not sacrificing anything anyway. Little harmony decoration. Cool. And a global resolve bonus. So this will be fine. And see, I'm glad I didn't spend all the resin. Exactly why. Definitely want them to keep mining away at this fungus. I think... Who could I spare? Probably this person. Really wish I just had more people in general. Like, you go away. You start investigating. At least get started on that. Want to chop through all this. Be nice to get something up and running over here. Right, there's a big old farm field. Smokehouse, we get jerky. I will definitely rebuild that later when I get more stuff. Hey, got some packs of crops, pickled goods, fabric. I am leaning in that direction just because it's an upgrade for everything. Although this lets me produce 3 things I can't produce at all. You know what? Let's go with the granary. I'm going to pop that down over here. Actually going to move this and then build the granary. There it is. Granary. Okay. Put you here. We'll get you built as soon as possible. And then I can take these guys out of here, put them in the granary, and they'll make better packs of crops recipes in general. And then I can maybe get something that makes packs of provisions. That would be nice too. I do need better housing. That would be kind of ideal. Okay, we are done with building materials, so let's go ahead and turn that in. Did that give us more people? I didn't look at the reward. I totally spaced on that. I feel like it... Nope, it didn't. I don't know what that gave us, but that's okay. What do we got here? Okay, advanced rank collector's okay, but I feel like I typically play without doing any of the rain blight stuff, so I might just re-roll. 'Cause none of these are that great. Let's re-roll, see what we get. Yeah, I will take the brewery. Not that we can really do much with it at the moment. Well, actually, we can, because we do have a farm. So it's not like it's completely useless. Okay, we're gonna have to move this guy again. The brewery can go here. Let's extend our path in either direction. That would be fantastic. All right, and then we just let it chop away. We are finally starting here. The storm will start before this is complete, so I am a little bit... I guess I'm not that worried about it. It just stops from being able to sacrifice. And we're not doing any sacrificing, so it should be fine. Beaver Resolve, I feel like we will get it that high, but I don't know if it actually matters. All right, this is leisure and education. We will get that. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that. Welcome new villagers from camps. Gives us more pack goods. Okay, I do like that idea as well. After the next storm, hopefully we'll hop into another big glade over here maybe. And then we definitely need to build some more houses because that's going to keep people's moods a little more elevated than they currently are. And we just need more people in general. I mean, we just have nothing. It's pretty bad. Oh, they got a mood boost. All right, we don't have any packs of provisions, but that would really, really help our situation if we can get some. Okay, we tapped into a little glade, a little small abandoned cache, some more clay deposits. Plenty of clay deposits on the map. I don't have to worry about bricks. I just need people to actually go in the building and get the clay. Packs of crops, we have the advanced one complete. So that does give a little bit of benefit to everything. And then we did find another farm field over here. So I'm going to rotate my camera for a second so I can see everything. I have a feeling like there's some stuff hiding behind there. So let's plan on putting an herb garden here. I think that encompasses everything. But it would be good to get an herb garden up and running here. Have some consistent packs of provisions buildings. Okay, so Forager Camp is okay, but we don't really have much in the way of large nodes for that. Monastery, we already have something for leisure, but we don't have something for religion, so it's not pointless, but it's not super beneficial. You are probably going to have to empty out. Still have some unhappy harpies. I don't know if we can get all the way down. Nope, we can't, so there's no point in trying to go all the way down to 0. So leave some of the beaver boys in there. Can we favorite them for a little while? It looks like we can. I don't really want to lose anyone at the moment. Okay, there we go. We got a little passive effect. We can unfavorite them now that they're a little happier. All right, herbalist camp. There is actually nothing harvestable by the herbalist camp, which is super unfortunate because we're at ×3 on the fungal growth now. Let's throw some harpies into gathering stone for the time being. And then does it make sense? I mean, I could put a beaver boy in here temporarily. Everything I'm doing right now is just temporary. We'll leave one out in the open so they can start building some of these buildings that I have queued up. Well, if they can. There's no lumber. I'm going to turn off packs of building materials for now because I don't actually need to make those anymore. All right, let's see. Can plant mushrooms. There's something we could do. Although global resolve every time I sell 40 worth of amber. That's also really good. So I'm kind of leaning towards that because I just have a hunch I'll find mushrooms somewhere on this map at some point. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I'm not. We'll see. Speaking of which, speaking of doing things wrong, let's go ahead and see what we got here. I will take the one that gives me 2 beavers because that's what I need to complete this. And then it would actually be great to put him back in here. And then I have somebody here that can go in the granary. Actually, you guys can come out of here right now. Let's put you in here. You can just do the grain. I don't want to waste the fungus on that. I will use fungus and vegetables here, though, for making pickled goods. We'll cap that at 50. And then fabric. This is definitely a better recipe to use for that. Let's go ahead and get that going. I don't think I'm making fabric anywhere else. No, I never built a crude workstation, so that should be fine. Although I don't have a brick recipe, which is a little unfortunate. I'm tempted to re-roll, but maybe I won't. All right, let's go ahead and put this over here. Let's get into this next glade, and then I'll decide what to do with this building. I also need to start building, like, houses and stuff. Let's limit this to 50. We don't need pickled goods or packs of crops, because we have better buildings for both of those right here. Chop away. I do need housing. So, beaver housing, I guess we can get you up and running. Let's start you over here. This harvester's camp, I'll move out of the way. I think ultimately we're going to end up building something over here. I can also move this into range of my settlement here. I'll just slap it there for now, but I do need to get some decorations down. So let's get a couple parks built. We can. Some gardens built. They have to be inside the range here. This doesn't need to be here. We can put this somewhere else. Housing is E at the moment. We get some human housing up and running. Think we can. And then harpy houses would be the last thing. Put 2 in there. Oh, we have 9 harpies? Holy crap. I did not think we had that many. I'd like to chop this out and then I'll build back here. But let's wait till we pop into this glade first and see what it's got. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Mushrooms. Perfect. So that makes everything great. Because we have... That's going to be like food for forever. And it's just going to get crazier as time goes on. I need people available, though, to do this. I'll have to use bricks because it's all I have at the moment. And I think I'll go with this. I don't want anybody else making using up the bricks on buildings, given that we need it for this glade event. So I definitely need to get a crude workstation up and running, at least temporarily, just so that I have bricks or a way to make bricks. Ooh, is there a way I can temporarily suspend these without... Okay, that should lower the priority of all of this. I don't know if negative will mean it won't do it, but it would kind of be ideal, to be honest. All right, so what are the orders that we have pending? So if we do a single trade route, this should yield not just amber, but 4 more people, which I actually kind of need right now. Is there any way to make... No, I don't have any of the resources for packs of provisions. All right, well, we'll have to figure that one out. Oh, if nobody's available to build, they're not going to build anything. So that'll be fine, I think. Trader Zorg has arrived. We're coming up on clearance. Let's see what Zorg's got to offer. Plantation, greenhouse. We don't need the greenhouse now that we have both herbalist, an herb garden, and those 2 large mushroom nodes. That's going to carry us. We won't need to worry about any of that stuff. Okay, so I really don't see the need for pretty much any of these items, but it would be good to get some amber if we can. So let's see what we could sell. I don't need packs of building materials, at least not for any order that I currently have. I don't really want to sell too much. I don't want to sell the packs of crops. I kind of might need some of the resin, but not all of it. We already popped into a glade, right? So we have time to rebuild our resin stores. I could sell some planks, but not too many. Okay, that is exactly enough. All right, now I don't want to spend any, though. I don't think I need a plantation. I'd rather just use my farm fields for what I got. All right, let's keep plodding along here. Is there any chance of us finishing this in a timely manner? I'm going to go ahead and take one of these guys out and just make sure we're putting the effort into getting this done, just so it gets done quicker. I do not want that exploding. That would be terrible news. Okay, so now that we've seen this node, we do have they're small patches, so I don't need anything special for them. Okay. I don't need any of this stuff. I'm just gonna re-roll. Hate spending the money, but it is what it is. Tavern. We have something that gives leisure already, right? So I don't need that. 2-star flour is better than no flour, so let's go ahead and take the stamping mill. Can I sneak you in somewhere? No. Alright, let's put the stamping mill up and running. Not that we have anybody to make anything in there right now anyway. But mushrooms should be popping off. Yeah, we won't be starving, so that's good. And this is just gonna get real out of hand, especially with 2 massive nodes like this. It's gonna be like ×7 by the end of it. All right, so this is completed, which should leave us with 2 harpies. I'm gonna leave them to build the buildings for now. We definitely need. Oh, yeah, we need brick production. So I'm gonna pop 1 harpy in here just to churn out some bricks so we can keep building our buildings. Woodcutter's camp, no suitable trees nearby. Well, that's not too surprising. I told myself I was gonna come over here and do that. We also need to get a storage warehouse up and running. Probably here. Then ultimately that's gonna be built, and then we have a place to get stone if we need it. So, you know, we have the stuff to do this. We might as well rebuild it while we can. Give it time for bricks to build back up. Let's check this order out. Kiln and coal, not gonna happen. That will probably happen, so we can go ahead and do that. I definitely need some trade goods. It's a lot of glades to chop into, especially because I've gotten rid of most of the small ones already. We are going into the storm, so I am gonna have to scale back on the production here, the lumber. Or am I? Yeah, looks like they're still unhappy even with that. Okay, so that boosted up to an encampment, which is good because that means their resolve isn't as low as it was. So it doesn't do any good to put anybody in here, I don't think. But let's put some people in here just to get that production going. Get some more bricks going if we can. Everybody's gonna get pulled out of this again shortly. All right, we got stuff being built. There we go. Let's get our beavers back into here. Game mushrooms. Hey, meat production. I'm actually okay with that. We do have some meat nodes. Not that they're great nodes, but they do exist. There's a chance that could yield something good in the end. It's nothing like these. These are gonna pop off. Let's get some of the housing built. Pull the beavers out of wherever I put them. I think they barely got started. Let's go ahead and put them in there. I just need more citizens. Give me more. Okay, did I take the beaver out of here already? I think it's, is it B? No. One of these keys. I never remember it. Not that. There it is. Okay, so I got a beaver in the crude workstation. Take him out of there, pop him in here. That does move us to hostility 3, but I'm not too worried about that until we get to the storm. I do need to tap into a bunch of glades, but I think we have 4 tiny glades that are relatively accessible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need glades for trailblazing, but we have time. We don't have to rush this. Things are going okay. Let's go ahead and get this here. I would like high priority to be getting this warehouse done so that we don't have to run that far. The sooner we can get this done, the better. Just want to go right into that glade if I can. If I can get a trade route, that would be fantastic. Okay, most of the people are housed. Not everyone, but most. I'm going to take this. I don't need that many harpies. Let's go ahead and pop a harpy into there. I guess we could pop a harpy into here. We finally have people available. I would definitely like to put a couple, like a human and a beaver into here. And then if we can put somebody in here to start getting fabric stuff. just to keep it balanced, just to keep it going, you know? I don't want to run into a situation where I run out of fabric and then I can't make coats and then I can't do this, that, and the other thing. I'm deliberately leaving a beaver out because I want them to build these houses as soon as possible. There we go. The warehouse is up and running. Okay, we got some dewberry bushes. We got medium abandoned cache. Still don't have a building for welcoming villagers, which is a little unfortunate. Okay. This just has to be worked. I think I'd rather keep the goods to get the plus grain production. I'm actually going to take a beaver out of this just to make sure we get this done as fast as possible. And then I'm going to tap into this little glade here if I can. I'm not even going to focus on chopping that stuff down. Let's just get over here and chop this little glade out. The main reason for meat production, I want to get this smokehouse up and running. That would be ideal for me. All right, Bliss Greybone has arrived. What do we have in here? Just geysers. It's not that significant. All right, let's put somebody there and put somebody over here. And that should be enough to get us into both of these glades. Still don't have enough people. All right. I have a lot of packs of crops, though. I just need trade goods. We are producing herbs now. So that should result in some packs of provisions popping out here. Limit that to 10 for now, just to get that going. But I definitely need to start trade routes. That's like the second biggest thing. Okay, there's not much to trade here. I already have a smokehouse. I don't think I need more resin. I don't know if that'll net enough to cover the 13 amber cost. I guess I'll take the plus tool production. I mean, I'll take the amber if I can get it, because we're gonna be chopping trees. That ain't stopping. So let's go ahead and keep moving along with that. Weaver gives us a better fabric recipe, but worse everything else. All right, Stonecutter's camp. We can move. There's so much clay on the map. All right, let's. This is close to a warehouse, so we can go ahead and just do that directly. All right, can we take somebody? Let's take one out of here and put her in here instead, just so I can get this up and running. Well, hopefully, as soon as they actually haul this stuff away. There we go. We got some herbs, packs of provisions. I just need them up and running, baby. That's what I need, because then I can start trading. That's what needs to happen. All right. I think we're in a pretty good place. I can move you down here, because this is close to a warehouse, and you could just focus chop onto that glade. That should be fine. I should probably build a warehouse over here too, just so these mushrooms get gathered a little quicker. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop a warehouse down here. I'm not going to prioritize it, but I just want it to get built at some point. Would be nice. Small abandoned cache, but still no area where we can recruit people. A little unfortunate. Guess we'll come down here, join the club if we can. I don't want to accidentally delete those veggies there. All right, let's check the trade routes if we can. Didn't finish the packs of provisions yet. Or we did, but we haven't hauled them back to the storage. Okay, I think no. Still in inventory. I'm gonna force a delivery now. All right, so this is a little questionable. Let's see if we can bump this down. We can. They're still angry. That's okay. I can favorite them, and they'll stop being mad. At least to the point where they'll leave. And then I can still leave somebody here chopping away at this this glade. Okay, we do have the ability to sell some of this stuff now, which is great, because trade routes. It's perfect. Exactly what I needed. We got some buildings being built. Go ahead and finish this path over here. I do need more harpy housing for sure. I should probably just build a whole like node of them here. That gives us plenty of housing to work with. Probably ancient tombstone. Go ahead and slap one of those down there. Oh no, that other thing counted as a harmony decoration. I don't need that. All right, let's just delete that, so we don't need it. So what do we need? We need 2 more comfort decorations, and we need service building. So we did get, what building was that? Or did we not get it yet? We didn't get it yet. We have to complete the order. I will wait for the storm to end before I check the next orders, in case there's a quick order we can actually do. I highly doubt there will be, but it's possible. Let's go ahead and deliver that. That gives us 4 more villagers. I will sell. I'll continue to try to sell and do this stuff. This just gives a flat +1 global resolve. Which isn't bad. It's not great. I'm gonna re-roll. See if we get something a little bit better. Yeah, I don't like any of these, really. I'll take this. Lost supplies. It's just flat supplies. Kind of like it at least better than what we had. This is a good packs of provisions recipe. I kind of like that. Yeah, I think I'll take the provisioner. We could set that up over here, really. And then we can get out of the packs of goods over here. It would be nice to be done with that. Oh, we're out of fabric. That's not great. Put a couple beaver boys in there. We need to reload all of the beavers in here. All right, is there any other chopping we can do now that we're in the drizzle again? I would like to pop into maybe another big glade. So over here, here's pretty close. We should be able to get in there. They're all pretty, well, this is by storage. So I could get in there pretty readily. Let's go ahead and just pop down over here. Let's chop through there if we can and be done with that. Maybe we could get the villagers welcome thing. That would be great. I will definitely take 3 more beavers. I would love to get some of the meat nodes up and running, because we also have meat nodes over here, and that will ultimately yield some good stuff for us. Goods received. Why? I don't know why we received those. I mean, I don't mind, but I just don't know why. Are we producing fabric? We're using fabric here to make coats. This is a fabric production spot, but I don't think we're doing enough to make fabric. So let's go ahead and put some people in here. Hopefully they will make some progress. I don't know where all this pottery is coming from. Are we producing pottery somewhere? I'm going to put a human in here. Okay, so that flour should result in packs of trade goods, wherever that's being made. I feel like we have a 2-star recipe of that. Yes, we do. Looks like we are focusing on flour there for that, which is great. We ultimately can use the herbs and pies for that down the road. I do want to switch this human out with a beaver. I don't know. Let's give it a little time. We do have beavers just chilling. Where is it coming from? I just don't know where it's coming from. All right, hopefully we produce enough fabric. I'm actually going to increase the fabric priority just so that we focus on that a little bit. Kind of crazy. I really don't know where that's coming from. There's got to be something here that's just throwing goods at me. Okay, let's go ahead and pause this for a second. That would have given us some meat. Meat and grain should have come from that. Okay, after each storm, caravans find countless goods. Every trade route you complete during the drizzle season will give you 5 random packs of goods. Okay, that makes sense. That's the forest mystery that we started with. I did not think of that. Yeah, I think it makes sense to decrease hostility. So let's go ahead and do that. Use the resin we got. Would be nice to get more farms and more herb camps up and running if we can. Get some farm fields built there. Here is the large encampment where we can recruit more people. And I will definitely use mushrooms for that. So let's go ahead and recruit people. That'll get us the Lost in the Woods completed. And then maybe we can make some simple tools. Yeah. This is going fairly well at this point. Still don't have enough, like, enough reputation. It is going a little slow. But I think once we get people, like, churning in all of these buildings and starting to produce this stuff, we should be pretty good. I don't think we need to make barrels. I would just like a better excuse me, packs of provisions recipe would be nice. Sell some bricks. Old Farloof, what do you got, my man? Okay, you got nothing we care about. Moving faster? Sure. That's okay. We have lots of wood. I don't need packs of luxury goods for anything that I'm aware of. I don't need this many packs of crops. Actually, I don't need packs of crops anymore at all, to my knowledge, but we'll just get the amber. I do need packs of trade goods, so I don't want to get rid of those. Okay, that's a good trade. I do need some tools to complete this order. It'd probably be nice to open some crates as well. And then what else do I need? I need nothing you're selling. Be nice to buy some scrolls if I can. Yeah, I just don't need the carpenter for anything. Let's buy some tools. We buy... Yeah, let's just do one more and we'll bump it a little bit. Okay, so that's done. We could turn that order in. Now that does give us 30 amber, and it does give us +3 to pickled goods. So pickled goods should be churning out like crazy. So what are the odds I can make enough packs of building materials in 15 minutes? The thing is, I don't really care about any of this stuff. So I think I'd rather go with this. I'm pretty sure we're already getting a forum from another thing. Yes, we are. This gives us some pack production there. So I'm thinking this is probably the way to go. And then you're already like super happy. Don't care about the monastery. I'm getting enough amber as it is. So I think we just do this. Should be able to turn that in pretty quick. And that should bump us along quite a bit. Kind of leaning towards skewers. It'd be nice to have a building that makes skewers. Let's go ahead and build something right here if we can. Hey, what was that noise? We need more housing for sure. This is like not great. I kind of need that fabric. I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, this does give us some more packs, some more simple tools to work with. I really want this building up and running so I can get more packs. Finally getting around to building this housing. We are apparently out of fabric at this point, though. Well, we had enough fabric to do that, at least. All right, is there any way to pull myself out of this? Yes. I can just clear out one woodcutter camp, and it makes everybody happy. All right, we'll put the harmony here for now. It would be nice to get another warehouse if we can. I'm running a little low on parts, but I'm not out. I'm kind of feeling like a small farm is good for here. But let's see what happens. Slap a little path down there. Probably shouldn't have done that because I need the trade goods, but I'll make more. It'll be fine. I have lots of stuff there. I could use another body in the smithy, though. That would probably be a good idea. Human resolve is low, but we're about to cycle out of the storm, so we should be okay. Let's sell some of that. Okay, we are back in the positive. Sell some bricks. The more we complete, the better off we are. I guess we'll do... Let's see. I guess we'll do this. We do have pickled goods that should be getting churned out here pretty regularly, I would imagine. Kind of want to prioritize that now. And packs of trade goods, I want to prioritize that as well. Because I definitely feel like, well, coats are pretty important too. Let's prioritize those two things. Simple tools can wait. Okay, we do have harpy housing done. Are we still favoring them? We are. Let's not do that. Some more human housing would be nice. And then some beaver housing to add to that would be fantastic. Lots of amber in the bank now. 81 amber, so the next trader should be pretty good. This should take care of the housing. Just getting that built. It's all good. Get some more humans. It would be good to switch out some of the humans in some of these nodes here where they're a little more efficient. If I can move the right people into the nodes, that would be great. I do want to make sure I do have all the beavers back to chopping. And at this point, I think I'm just gonna... I don't really need to get into too many more spaces. So I think I'm just gonna chop away over here. Do I have a recipe for scrolls? I feel like I do. Yes, the lumber mill does have scroll production. I don't have any pigment, though. Can I make pigment? I don't have any pigment recipes, so I can't make scrolls yet. That'll have to be a focus of our next thing that we do. And jerky, pie, and skewers. Now, I did build a... I don't think anybody is happy to be in here, so we'll just focus on making skewers with mushrooms and meat. So we're going to have plenty of that. Don't need to worry about any of that stuff. Let's limit this to like 60. And then let's put some people into here. And we'll focus on jerky, because that's the next thing that we need. Do 50 of that. I think that could just be straight meat production. Here is where I want to get rid of you and uncheck that. And then we can throw a couple people into here and just focus on churning out packs. I think I just want 50 of those. Would be great. This would be an upgrade, so I probably could do that. Do we still have a mix here? We do. I'm gonna pop a human in there just to... That's the better choice for that. And then I need to get some humans into here so we could start planting more vegetables. Okay. And then we got people harvesting there. Humans are better here, so let me switch that out. All right, I think I have mostly optimized. Probably not all the way, but it's mostly optimized. And I should have leisure fulfilled once I get the forum built. But to do that, I need scrolls. All right, is there any other place I can harvest? There is. Looks like right here will work just fine. Let's put a harpy in there, keep everybody working. I am going to move this because I think I'm going to put the forum in the middle here. Hey, look at that. We're getting more trade goods. That's good. We're just going to use that for trading. We never did get a better brick recipe, I don't think. So we're still just clicking along with what we got. Almost have enough packs of trade goods to finish this order. Hopefully we will have enough jerky at some point. Skewers and jerky are both at least under production now. That's making people happier, which should progress our reputation along. Let's go ahead and sell that. Do we not have enough? No, we have enough packs of provisions. Okay, that is complete. That gives us 2 more people, some parts, faster traders. We actually need more harpy houses. I'm surprised. I'm going to re-roll because what I need now is a place I can make scrolls. No, it wasn't scrolls. It was, what do you call it? The dye. Pigment. That's what I need. I need pigment. Okay, this does pigment, which is exactly what I need. Go ahead and slap this down here. Get somebody in here working on pigment. Oh, the harpies actually like being in here. All right, let's turn off the ale, turn off the wine. We could make mushroom wine. We're going to have plenty of mushrooms. I guess let's limit that to 50. This could be copper or coal or insects. I don't really care. So let's just turn that out, and that should mean that we will be able to make scrolls. Use wood for that and pigment or wine. Let's limit that to 50, I guess. And that should complete that. So that's everything we need except for pie. Leisure will come from the other thing once we get this one completed, the forum one completed. I could make even more pickled goods. I'm gonna do that. I just think that's insane. We're gonna have so much stuff. All right, I'm just gonna sell some of this stuff here. I just don't need this much. I think I need packs of building materials at all. All right, let's go ahead, just trade that, get some amber banked up. Let's go ahead and do this. I probably should have like bought that to upgrade it, right? So we could sell more. Now that should, I would imagine, I did take that that cornerstone, right? So every 3 levels of standing with other settlements, right? So as I progress through this, that should be increasing my global resolve. Sell that, sell that. I can definitely make some more people happy. Small trappers camp's got nothing nearby. That's all right. There's more meat on the menu over here. Actually, if I could just chop through here, that would be really ideal. But for now, we can just go here and just bring it back to this spot here. But meat production should be scaling pretty crazy too. Maybe not immediately, but it is starting to go up. I could sell. Oh, I only have one spot left. Okay. Well, let's just keep selling. Because I just want to get all... I want to make as many people happy as I can. Because that's just going to bump our resolve. I'm a little surprised we're not making scrolls yet. I would have thought some pigment production would have happened. I guess they're just working on it. The race will win the race here, so I'm not too worried about that. I don't know. I actually think we might have reached a saturation point where we have enough people. Maybe. Maybe not. I still need to... Like, getting this farm up and running would be good. And we never did build this, although we don't really need to. Huh. Well, let's see what our cornerstone is here. I don't care about travel costs, because I have plenty of production of that stuff. Alright, so I'll gain some ancient tablets. That doesn't matter. I guess we'll just take that. None of it really matters. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause. There we go. Some scroll production is finally happening. Still got our boys chopping away over here. I think I might move them over here to try to clear out some of this space here. Now that we've opened this all up. Oops, wrong button. Let's go ahead and put that there. Alright, we're getting close. Relatively close. At least everybody's getting happier. So if we could produce education and leisure, which is kind of next on the chopping block here, we should be in a pretty good state of affairs. Plenty of pickled goods. Yeah, coats are happening now. More coat production would be nice, but it is what it is. Let's keep selling this stuff. If we can get scrolls, that would be good. Let's see what building we can get. Preferably something that gives pie. I mean, this is what is needed. Let's take a look at... Oh yeah, we can absolutely make pie here. All right, so brick oven. Let's get that built. I think we can just build that right here. I'm going to need more people because I'm going to have to build this building, right? This forum is going to have to go here. Move this here. All right, let's put this forum down. Oh, are you kidding me? All right, you guys are going away. We're going to put the forum right here. And then we're going to get a bunch of race-specific housing here. Probably over here as well. I'll just put you there for now. Delete you. Move you back. Whatever. It really doesn't matter. I don't need two. I only need one. Let's get some beaver housing built there. And then it would be nice to get another human house. Where can we possibly put it, though? Right here after we chop all the trees out. Cool. We'll do that. Also need to get this harvested. Just get this forum built. That's gonna definitely bump everybody's mood up, and that'll fly us through to victory. All right, let's go put a little one of everybody in there. Get things going. There we go. Not everybody's housed. Actually, the harpies do not have. We got 6 unhoused harpies, which is definitely less than ideal, but that's all right. Let's put some people in there. I don't need any of this stuff, I don't think. Right, leisure and education. So scrolls are going to provide that. We're just focusing on pie here. So if we can get pie done, that should take care of Utopia. Everybody is super happy here. It's exactly what we wanted to see. And they're only going to get happier as I complete these trade routes. Because see, now we're at 2. So everybody's mood has been bumped up. And if I build more housing, once I get this cleared out, they'll be even happier. So this is just flying along. Look at how fast that's going. Okay, let's go ahead and sell that. Sell that. I'm just going to sell everything that I can. Keep that moving along. Do I have the ability to add more active trade routes? I don't think so. That's something I have to do in the meta progression, I believe. Okay, code production is good. A little extra resolve is always good. Make the woodcutters move faster. That sounds good. I don't even need to sell anything to you because none of it's going to matter. Everybody is extremely happy and we will be done very, very soon. You are useless. Let's take you out of here. Let's keep selling stuff. Hopefully the pie gets fulfilled. Yeah, look at how insanely happy those guys are. And we're only one away from another one. Look at that. All right. That ended pretty well overall. I can't believe how stacked all of these effects got. The meat got to 2. I can't see the mushroom got to 6 stacks. So, and we had some crazy stacks on the pickled goods. So it went really well. It took a while. It was a slower one, but it went really well overall. All right, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.